All right. Hey, everyone on stream. Thank you for stopping by. I heard our friend Hunter is going to check in tonight. So, hi, Hunter. Sorry you get to deal with us this late, but we're excited that you got to come by. We are officially at episode 30 streams for Arcana of Alstaria, which seems pretty cool to me. We are nearing the end of this campaign, so I don't think we'll get to hit a milestone like 50, so I'm going to celebrate at 30. Tonight, we left off last episode where we were in the Undercity. The party had gotten to the Undercity. They made it just inside the city, back to the Dwarven Fortress, the House of Magnus, where Magnus lives. And from there, that's where we're going to start our adventure. The whole city is an upheaval. There's flames everywhere. The whole dome is lit up in a glow that is passively lighting everything up. There's smoke. You hear shouting. You hear clashing of arms. It is a high point of military stuff going on. And in fact, the party is in the war room as it stands. That's where we're going to start the session tonight. So you walk in. All right, got that transitioned. You walk in, and Magnus has been directing people. You were able to look at, I think, a map earlier.
Yeah, I have like a basic map of the city. And use that to get to his place.
On the table for you guys, much like this table, everybody's crouched around, including your father. He's pointing at different symbols, using one of those push tellers to push different armaments, and you see quick papers etched in shorthand Dwarven runes sent out with Dwarven couriers that are running messages to deliver a military strategic force to move through the city. So your father is currently passing papers to the left, to the right. He sees you, acknowledges you, and goes, "Oh, good, you're here. You can help." And he unfolds a secondary map that has been just brought in by one of the couriers for you guys to see. This is what we're dealing with currently. This is a zoomed in view of the upper half of the city, which is where most of everything's going on currently. The only remaining spores that we seem to have in the city, your quest that sent you away for nearly 2 weeks, I thought it was going to be sooner than that, but is in the northeast side of the city, around Scar's encampments. But you can see that we have many of our warriors out in the streets fighting. The ones that aren't fighting or can't fight are trying to put out fires with the Goblin Sea's water and the Goblin River. You guys are currently, this is actually a board you guys can run and move if you want to. Let's see here.
Where was Scar's encampment at?
Give me 1 second.
Northeast corner. Northeast corner. From where we ended up?
Yeah, so back over here, you guys are in the southwest corner of the city. Well, it's more midtown, but for this map and what we've got going on, southwest. And then Scar's encampment is all the way over here. He has some spores that are still active, apparently, according to the latest report. From this map, you can see that the markers have been placed where different Dwarven or non-High Elf, non-Wood Elf factions are fighting in the city. You can see that there's kind of a northern passage, but it does lead through some of the barracks that housed a lot of the elves. You hear a lot of the fighting going there, including some arcanic blasts that are going off. So it's rather loud in the northern city, but it is kind of a rout. Your father turns to you and goes, "I know you believe in our great strategy here, daughter, but I need you to deal with Scar before he can retreat. We need to end him now. This is the linchpin of the plan. And as much as I hate to send you out right after I get to see you once again after such short time, time is of the essence. And I believe you and your party are most equipped to make your way through all the battlements of the city. You can talk to any of my couriers here. This is the most recent map from spies, the couriers, the network that is able to make it back. There are many different routes that could get you there, but you are the strike force. I can't send anybody else with you.
Thank you, Father. So of course I'd immediately bring Ben over to start looking at this map. Because he's the map guy.
If I might interject, looking over the map, it appears that there's a route that follows the southern edge of this Goblin Lake, and we can cut down under the trees. It seems that there's an engagement just west of the bridge here, and I'm imagining if we can take a small strike force with us, they can move ahead. If there's anybody at the bridge, take them as a distraction, re-engage on the backside so we can cross safely behind them and move from there.
What dwarves or drow or orcs that you can find around are going to be on your own as you approach the battlefield. I've got no one.
And I'll also take a minute to just look over the rest of the map and see if there's anything that I can assist them with, or like ideas or strategies.
Since this is a lot of this is marked in Dwarven runes, I'll allow you to roll a history check. And is yours history or just a?
It is any check. It's so. Let me look up the item.
Yeah.
It is. You get a +10 to skill checks when you are planning or engaged in a battle versus 30 or more.
We're going to call this one history as well because it's recalling on past war times that you're having dealt with.
So be it
at advantage for you.
That'd be a 28.
Okay.
9.
Okay, with advantage.
I have a +1 to history.
Okay. All right. So this makes all total sense to you. You do get the sense that this upper route, while it might be the most direct, probably is the busiest. However, you do make note that if you took that route, there you could avoid crossing the only bridge to the eastern side of the city. You also get the sense that the bridge is going to be busy even if there's a marking or not. Just because the couriers didn't see anything doesn't mean that there isn't people there actively defending it from either side. So you know of the boat, you know of some warning of the bridge. The rest is going to be these markers, while they don't move for us currently, won't be their exact spot. Okay. You get the sense that warriors give you about 30 minutes to an hour delay in the time for the network, especially the far-reaching ones. The far-reaching ones are more like they spied it through a telescope from a tall building up in this northern part. You do see that the thieves, like the Thieves Guild, the Black Hounds Market, is ablaze.
That's the red building?
Yeah, I'm gonna have.
And are these houses here then?
Who wants to roll for Darling? Just go ahead and roll a D20 for me.
10.
She peers over. She is old as well, and she got a natural 20 plus your, or a 10. So that was perception. So 22. Okay. So with that, she does point out that she comes over. Thieves Guild probably has a quick exit behind it. If we can get in and clear it out, that may be an option as well.
So I'm guessing this is out of game. The reason that there's no markers on this side of the map is because couriers haven't been able to go over there and tell us where the conflicts are.
And that's why you get the suspicion somebody's on the bridge.
And then this is the only road that leads to the encampment. But there's essentially this path, and this path that all lead to this.
Yep, so you can either come from the most northern path, which gets you past this archway,
Yep.
the main road through the archway, or out and around.
Which would also lead.
Yep,
to-
Darling says that there's a entrance that takes you from the Thieves Guild out towards the further western part of the or eastern part of the city. You don't know where that would pop you out at. She doesn't have a clue either. She hasn't traveled it.
If I'm being honest, I mean, exiting the Thieves Guild or coming from the northern route gets us probably the closest and with the least amount of conflict on their side. Running into conflict on our side of the city, we should have a bit of an upper hand. We have troops available that are currently engaged that will assist us in the combat. Once we cross the river, I think we'll be on our own. So we should either go north or south. And if that's the case, I feel like taking the northern route will put us through a couple combats on our side, but less combats on their side overall. Because if we want to take the Thieves Guild, we're going to have to cross the bridge.
That was my thoughts as well. If we go northern, as you say,
It's going to give us the same shot to the second archway as the Thieves Guild would, but we'll probably see less combat on their side of the river and maybe more combat on our side. But I think it's probably for the better. Perhaps also this will allow us to open up a passageway to bring a strike force with us into their side.
Fizzle,
That
will
they
you
can
roll
then
insight?
create a distraction.
Are you looking at the map table, I guess, with everybody?
yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
Doesn't even roll, it just plops.
Triple roll.
21.
Okay. As you peer over the map too, you get the sense that the Librarians Guild may have something to offer, but it would be in the main elves' stronghold.
That's where we're going.
No. The main elves' stronghold, the Citadel, is there. This is just a thought to you. You haven't spoken it out or anything like that, but you get the sense that if you go in there, the Librarians Guild is going to be able to get you closer to the other side of the city using the portal from the Librarians Guild.
Okay. I'll let everyone know that.
Oh.
If we go to the Librarians Guild, which might be a detour, that's faster.
I feel like we could. There's a chance we could make it there with minimal conflict. I mean, there's enough snaking roads there. Perhaps we take the southern route, snake up, cut up and across, and then up.
Do you know where the portal drops us off at?
Other side of the city.
Yeah, from like what? According to the map, like roughly around where?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure the members of the Librarians Guild there would know. I feel like if we can make it there with minimal combat, I think it's worth at least investigating. I know time is of the essence, but
Can you? I know Rich can fly. Can anyone else fly?
no.
Nope.
to have your winged shoes.
Yeah.
I don't think Darling can.
No, I don't think anybody can.
Even if she
Wouldn't be in there.
transform.
I say Rag could if she transformed into something.
I think she can turn into a bird, yeah.
I mean, I can for 1 minute. I'll be honest. I think they're going to be looking up. I don't see why they wouldn't have archers trained, and knowing heritage bows, we'd be easy targets above them without combat.
I'm just thinking of the most expedient route.
Yeah. I think investigating the Librarians Guild is worth it, and if we feel like they can't put us in a good enough conversation, then perhaps the Northern Road. But if they can put us somewhere close enough, I think it would save us in the long run.
As a lore reminder, your experience with the Librarians Guild has been minimal at this point. You have not met another living member other than Darling.
Oh.
The Librarians Guild? You mean...
Other than Claris.
We've been to multiple libraries.
Yes.
There's the one in Durst, in our city.
Yeah, we went there a
There
bunch
was
of
a
times.
bomb that went off in it.
I know. That's what I'm saying is you've been there.
Yeah.
I'm saying you haven't met anybody other than Claris and Darling.
You've been a member?
Yep. So the help that Ben's insinuating would be based off of yours and Darling's knowledge of how to work.
Well, there's the front desk person, right? Because that's who I rented the book from.
Yeah.
Or bought the book from Durst.
And there was another city we went to where
Before the bomb went off, yeah.
there was another city where the dragons chased me.
Mhm.
I went and
But I-
leave through like the Librarians Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do
There was
remember
that-
that the times we've been in there, like the times that I went with you, it was like we're going in there and doing our own research and nobody's really helping us with anything.
Okay.
I think it's worth the investigation.
To the library.
I think it's worth the time of the detour, I imagine. If you feel like you can.
Yeah, there's some pretty
Figure it
powerful
out.
tools in the Librarians Guild. There's a teleportation room.
Yeah. Do we make the stop there first?
I think it's worth the try. See if the teleport gets us any closer.
Alright. So we take perhaps the southern route, snake up, and then when we hit this junction, see if we can see which of these three routes will be the cleanest shot. Take that one. I imagine it'll most likely be the northern one, and then snake up from there.
Yeah. Okay. And you have your plans made?
I believe so, Father. Our plan is to come out this route, and then we have a chance to see these three routes to try to get to the Librarians Guild. Do you happen to know where the portal goes?
Portal? In the library?
Rage desk.
He hates books, I forgot.
No, I don't know about any portal, and will remind you that is the High Elves Magi Citadel, where all the high powerful politicians
In the Librarians Guild.
of I'm assuming there is a library there. If there is a guild, I'm not aware. I know that's where all the high elves and the wood elves congregate and meet, and I've seen high-level spellcasters there. You would be doing us a service by taking them out, but
There may not be a 5
whether or not there's a portal, I don't know. I don't know of this Librarians Guild. It must be a new order or secret order.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, if there's a bunch of high level spellcasters there.
I think it's best avoiding them.
Yeah.
So take the northern route.
Yep.
Northern route?
Northern route's
It's gonna be
This
busy.
northern route?
Yeah.
It's gonna be busy, but
I feel like we'd rather hit the conflict on our side of the river than theirs.
that's fair.
And the bridge is going to bottleneck us pretty bad.
Okay. If you guys haven't already, you guys should long rest. Not that you actually would wait a full 8 hours, but he provisions you with a full meal real quickly, kind of a lumbus bread type situation. Quick
Heroes
fill,
Feast.
yep, Heroes Feast. Get everybody fed, everybody rest for a little bit.
Like the spell Heroes Feast or like the temporary HP?
Yeah, sure, I'll give it to you.
Cool.
How much is it?
How much is it?
About to Google.
I don't remember.
It's like 2D, 2D
I
or
had it
something
at
like
one
that.
point, but I don't think I have it up.
Alright,
It's a
added a
cleric and
plus.
druid spell. These takes up to 1 hour to consume.
2D10.
2d10.
So if you roll 2D10 column.
Yeah.
And we have immunity to the poison condition and
Frighten and all wisdom saving throws have advantage. For 24 hours.
13.
Cool.
Oh, that was Ritz.
I gave you 15.
15.
Cool.
Temp.
Yep, temp HP.
Awesome.
here. He hands several packets to the couriers and the spy network, and then he walks over to you, Millie. This right here, I will need back, because I am trusting that you will make it back alive. But if you make it over there for some reason and need access to it, this is my key to the Thieves Guild. Why I have it, I don't know. I'm not part of the Thieves Guild, but I am one of the major players in the town. So, here you go. From here, you guys get to roll. Let's see. First up is going to be, are you trying to do this stealthily, noisily, kick the door down? What's your approach as soon as you leave the door? Are you going sword out,
I feel like
ready?
our party is not particularly keen on a stealthy approach.
Okay.
I would be efficient in a stealthy approach. I'm not. I don't know about you.
I'm not stealthy.
So everybody's grabbing their weapons
I
and
feel like being more prepared for combat is better than getting caught off guard if you were stealthy too.
Yeah, I agree with that. You're more of the headstrong type.
Okay, everybody, so I will tell you this. You're going to make a check to move, and you guys are going to move from here. We'll move Melody's token here, but I'm just showing the path. You guys want to move to here.
Yep.
This is where your check will take you before another check can happen, okay? This check is going to be athletics because you're choosing to go out with your arms in hand and move. If there's any bonuses, let the other players know. I will make...
Save? Oh, check. Yeah.
Yep. And then everybody can tell me their numbers.
15.
Throw that dice. We're paying that dice from this table.
I really want to do a salt test on that. That's
we should do a salt test.
suspicious.
I mean, these dice, like these plastic style ones, are notorious for.
Being lopsided.
Yeah, because they got air pockets in them.
I don't know.
Okay, Darling rolled. Somebody want to roll for Kirad, just a natural, or a d20?
3.
3?
Oh,
This is going so well.
Okay, Sir Ben?
9.
Okay. Fizzle?
Natural 20
Okay.
for 19.
-1.
Yeah.
And
17.
I can't look for that in that bag, but
What?
the metal bag, I don't think there's a D20 in there. So I tried looking for a metal one, but I couldn't find one. I know there's I think there's a one. Ooh.
You guys are running, you're sweating, there's fires, you can see some buildings are actually exploding out with rubble as you're going, and so some of the rubble ends up hitting you guys. We're gonna select Phil. D4 please.
These ones. No, these ones.
So mine are over here, but metal, so they just like.
D4?
Yep.
2.
2, okay.
What was I rolling for?
How much brick and mortar hit you guys as buildings are exploding as you guys are running down the street?
So higher was better or worse?
I was worse. I hope I was worse.
I need another D4.
Again?
Yep.
The one time it starts to roll high. 1.
Phil rolled about as good as you guys could have hoped for, actually.
Nice.
That.
Yay!
You guys take 12 bludgeoning damage as mortar, brick, shards of glass end up spraying down on you guys as buildings are collapsing around you as you run.
There goes a hero's feast.
This has got 3 temp HP.
Oh yeah.
You guys can see melee. I'm actually going to zoom in part of this map. You guys have made it over to here. Next up for you guys is going to be a perception check, and this should be an easy one, but
Got a plus 19 to that. I rolled a 4, so 23.
okay. Anybody can shout, and I need 2 volunteers to roll for Darling and Kirad.
It's I rolled a 15 for Kira.
23 for
I
Millie,
think she has a pretty high bonus to her perception too.
and I rolled a 9 for Garland.
9 for Darling. Fizzle, I heard you, but
15.
15. And Ritz.
24.
Wow, you guys killed it. This first cross that you see here is a full, there's dwarves in their full adorned armor, some silver, some gold, some black. You see actually some painted green, and they have like some salamanders painted on as a crest. And you see different factions of dwarves moving, marching, doing attack, pulling back, and then repeating that process as they're trying to push various wood elves, high elves. However, the wood elves, high elves are less doing a frontal military march forward. They're in different like groupings, and you see different spellcasters lobbing. They seem fairly distracted. You get the sense that you could probably either try to book it, which would be another athletics check. This is a party vote, so you guys can totally take yourself and try and just run through this. You can stealth if you want to, and let's see if you have any other suggestions about getting through the middle of a mini skirmish. I'm up for it as well. Otherwise, it's going to be an athletics check
I'm better at stealthing, but
or stealth. Yeah.
it may not outweigh the pros and cons of what y'all can do.
My stealth isn't great.
My stealth is not great either.
Okay.
But Krista's would be, Harlan's would be.
Yeah.
I have plus 12 or so.
I have a plus 1, but I also
Kirad's is not.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Alright.
So it's like half and half. Three are good and 3 are not.
Well, I don't think yours is good either, right?
For athletics,
Stealth.
it's not good, but it's not bad.
I could run or I could hide.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's better than my athletics, but not by a lot.
The other chance is we do a half and half and try and run straight for the elven backline and see what we can do in one turn.
Why not murder the elves and have the dwarves help us?
That's what I mean. I mean, we could try and book it right for their backline while they seem distracted. Kind of
Yes.
like a half stealth, half.
Nick, stealth around, turn around, for the
Yeah.
elves.
Yeah, not fully around them, but get around the front lines and immediately dive their backline like their spellcasters and stuff.
Flank them and spank them.
I mean, if you can throw me right in the middle of them, they're spellcasters.
Sure.
Yeah. Once we get close.
Flank and spank, baby.
Okay. Is that the plan?
Yeah. That's what it's called.
Are you vortexing, warping him then? Is that what you mean?
Hopefully,
through?
when we're all within
After
range,
we stealth
Okay.
around, then
All right.
move
so-
up a little bit, and then
Everybody stealthing, or is it half and half here?
I think it's like half and half. Like we're trying
Who's
to.
doing decks?
We're just trying to get around the front line to like go right for their back line.
Okay.
It's not completely unnoticed.
We're
But
trying to stealth first, I think, as a group.
As a group.
I think it's
okay.
like half. Yeah, half and half.
And no one knows pass without trace.
All right.
Does Kirat have pass without a trace?
I don't think so, but I can check.
Well, I'm 26 on the stealth check, so.
Can we get some of his extra if we really suck at it?
I can.
I'm
give-
taking a book out of John's from his one shot that he got to run, and I'm doing a total number instead of just a pass-fail system. So 26 helps you guys. Just rolls that she doesn't have pass, now that I
Okay.
saw it quickly.
Okay.
Darling has a high stealth and it's advantage, so.
Natural 1.
Oh, you have a disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, because you're armored. Yeah.
I'm wearing Dwarven plate.
Ooh, 15 with disadvantage.
15.
With disadvantage.
Okay.
I got 9.
9.
I got
And
26.
Kirad. I will roll her real quick.
I got a
Still.
natural 1 for 2.
Yes. Okay, let's do some math. Some clarification, modifying John's thing just for a little bit. Natural 20s give you a plus 10 to your score, and natural 1s are a minus 10.
So negative 8, that's what I provide.
Yeah.
You don't bring the stealth, you bring the heat. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
I bring the tears.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alrighty, let's see here.
Two cries.
Ooh. And not out of joy. It's gonna be sad crying.
I mean, I still go up 26 with
You attempt to make your way through, but there's some very keen archers and arrows start coming your way, and whoops. So you guys immediately are in this type of situation, and you can see kind of what's going on, the different enemies there, and you get to roll for initiative.
Oh boy. Is there one enemy?
There's 3.
I see the Evoker Wizard, I see Knight Captain, and then the Lord of the Blades.
Okay. No dwarves.
Well,
Other than
I think
melee?
I think their front. I don't think he's including their the frontline combat,
I got 15.
Okay.
like the frontline dwarves against the frontline elves.
No,
Excuse me.
you guys were close to the check, so
Yeah.
with that, I would have assumed that you would have made it right up on them, but got close, and then we're going
26. My first ever high initiative.
I have a pretty high. My initiative's at least 0 now.
I took the alert feat, so I now have plus. I went from +1 to +8 on my initiative.
Big boost.
That was my level 18. Was I could take a feat.
Okay, Fizzle, what'd you get?
18.
18. Millie.
14.
Ritz.
24.
Serven.
26.
All
I
right.
can also technically swap my initiative with somebody
Okay, so top of the rounds
at the start.
is Sir Ben. You can see, actually, I will highlight these guys for you just so it's a little bit easier to see. This does not mean they're bloodied.
You have swap.
If they have alert.
Uh-huh.
I'll let you figure out what the colors mean.
All right. Well,
Blue means good.
blue means wizard, right?
No, blue means he's
Caster.
on our side.
Yeah.
He's gonna counterspell. Yeah.
No, the Evoker Wizard.
Mono blue player.
Mono blue.
Evoker Wizard, I'm going right for with the sword. It's ignited in flames.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run up and make 2 attacks.
Okay.
What?
First attack is a 24 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, well, there you go.
So
Great shower.
it's gonna be 10, 12, 13, plus 11 is 24 points of slashing damage.
24.
24 points of slashing damage plus 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. That's your first attack.
Yep. Second attack, 32 to hit. Or 33
That
to hit.
will also hit.
Um,
You get the sense as a spellcaster yourself that this isn't a defensive mage, so there is no shielding. It's just his robe.
Yeah, I want to kill him right off the bat. Kill the caster. 12, 13. So 18 plus 11 is 29 points of slashing,
Okay.
plus an additional 12 points of fire. 12 points of fire.
That's a
damage.
max fire.
There we go, max fire. You get the sense that this spellcaster was alerted. They had their back turned to you when the arrows started coming your way. When they turned around, you were up on them, and you took like 2 full sawing sword
Yeah.
attacks. Its robes are crossed in X, and you can see them bleeding underneath. They're still standing.
I need him to make a wisdom saving throw, because once per round I can charm a creature I hit.
You got a 9.
It's DC 20, so he's charmed.
Okay. Alright.
Ooh la la.
You mean it's not DC 5? No way. At this level?
And I'll shout out to the rest of them. I've got this one under control.
Ritz, you're up next.
Five, 10, 15, 20, 25.
But it's up to you because it doesn't specify in the sword. It's just they make a DC check, charming creature. What's one round per hit?
24 to
And
hit.
normally, like the charm creature spell,
Yeah.
if we're aggro on them, they get advantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
But that's the charm creature spell. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's different for the sword or not.
I'd say as long as you're hitting with them, it reach ups the charm. Is that what you were asking?
No, because I'm hitting him with an attack. I'm saying
It
it's up to
doesn't-
you. Would he get advantage on that saving throw? Because with the charmed creature spell, if it's somebody that we're like aggro against, then they get advantage.
You specifically know. If somebody else hits him, yeah,
Okay.
he will get. But your sword kind of is a psychic type being.
Okay.
Maybe a warning us not to hit him.
Yeah, I said I had this one under control.
Yeah.
I will let the group know we will be taking a break in probably 25 minutes.
So to
20
hit,
minutes, somewhere around there.
24, 36, 31, 36.
Who are you hitting?
The guy, Lord of Blades.
Lord of the Blades. And you said. You spitfired and you didn't tell me what you're doing.
I've moved up on him.
What's it look like?
What does it look like?
Yeah.
I run up and strike 4
Okay.
times.
Pommel strike?
No, I got the blade out.
Okay.
Do they all hit? Or do you want the numbers again?
Numbers again. You just
Okay.
ran those off and I was.
24, 36, 31, and 36.
Yes.
And one. So first one's gonna be
I can see the damage here.
okay.
149 points of slashing damage.
Whoa.
Dang.
Yeah, and then as the bonus action, I guess I'll Crimson Right the Blade, because I didn't do that before.
Okay.
With lightning damage.
Yep.
And that's my second bonus action. I will. What's Mystic Flame? We'll just
Love, are you gonna take a round?
Oh.
You'll be next. Okay.
I'll attempt to bind. Nope, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Nope, we're good.
Okay. Then it's Darling.
What do I see?
You see the. So Ben has just cleaved X-Men's X into the wizard over here, and is actually facing him. I think you're probably up on him.
Yeah.
I'm
Ritz
gonna
has
take-
just like.
And I've also yelled out, I've got him under control.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step back from this guy.
Okay.
And I am, because I know Ritz has done damage, I just watched it cleave into him and blood splattered probably everywhere, including my face, at which point I'm pretty enraged anyways.
Did you
But I'm
flick any
gonna-
blood her way?
Didn't
all of
not
it.
prevent it. All of the blood my
All of
way.
it went backwards towards.
Yeah.
Is it intentional?
Sure, if I
Okay.
have any direction of that.
Okay.
then-
All right.
So I get advantage because
Your
I'm
white
gonna
hair
use
has some flecks of red in it.
Blood Seeker. So, That is going to be a 24
Okay.
with my crossbow.
Yep.
Oh, look, red looks good on you.
I'll give you that free action.
I hate you.
It looks like a coming out of what was it, Carrie?
Oh god.
Oh wait, sneak attack is 9d6. 34.
I think he said 96. I was like, that's a lot of damage. Sneak attack.
That's a lot of damage.
It's 43 points of damage with my crossbow bolt.
You see this, and he drops to his knee because you get him right in the thigh, and he's almost down. You
Is
got
this one 30 feet away?
Most likely, these are fairly close tiles. Well, that is not what I wanted to do.
They're tethered.
They're soul links. This one. No, they're not.
How far apart are they?
They're 40.
Are those? So those would be 40 also. I'm assuming.
That's
Pretty close.
50.
Okay.
And the blue one's charmed, so.
What's he doing? What's he over
Oh,
there
that's
doing
right.
to him? Is he kissing your feet, eh?
Huh?
Is he
Sounds like
kissing
this
your
guy's
feet over
almost
I mean,
there?
we'll find out. He might be,
Yeah.
I'm crossing my fingers. He might be casting spells at the other two.
He's starting to undress, you know.
Oh, jeez.
His nipples are pierced.
It's not a lot, just a robe,
Ritz?
right?
No.
Castor's gonna
Okay.
wear a lot of armor. Maybe a robe.
The rub's got the wizard's getting naked behind us.
Yeah, why is he greased up?
Yeah. Oh.
Don't worry,
I'm
guys.
going-
I've got this one handled.
I'm gonna take
And-
out. Well, I already had out. I did a crossbow with one. I'm
Yo,
gonna pull
rope
up
trick,
the
or
sort
trick
of
one
light,
first.
Okay.
Then you
For the
can-
other-
Get a rope trick.
Get a rope
and
trick
I'm
room.
going to
Whips and chains back there.
swipe them with the sword of light
Okay.
for 26.
That's gonna hit. How do you want to do this?
I want the full damage. It's 27 points of damage. And I basically want to lob his head off, and I want it to land right at Ritz's feet. And all the blood directed at him.
Splats. It tastes great.
Blood feud.
Yeah.
Okay, ew, I take that back.
Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Okay, I'm charmed. I'm the wizard that's stripping.
Yeah, That's what he's doing. I don't
Okay.
know.
All right.
Or if he's it's that or cast spells at night.
He's down to his waist. He's about to drop,
Yeah.
and you don't know if there's anything below.
All right.
Oh, I'd start-
I'm ready to finish him off next
Okay.
round anyway. So.
Fizzle, you're up.
Wait a minute. What'd you say? You ready to finish him off? Game over.
Pause.
20-minute break.
Fizzle, it's your turn.
Fade to black.
I'm going to. Fade to black. Who's closest to me? I'm gonna click my heels and fly 15 feet up.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna.
So still within arm's reach of everybody, because you're shorter.
Well, 15 feet.
Well.
15 feet.
Yeah.
I think his perception of distance is fucked up. That's why.
So hopefully out of his swinging range,
Okay.
I'm gonna
He's a Pokemon master. You're
fly.
fucked.
Yeah, be my luck. What weapon is he wielding? Just looking at him.
Just looking at him. What's your passive perception? I'm assuming really high, but I still want to know.
20.
Okay. He is holding. He's holding a legendary item. It's gleaming and glowing.
What the hell?
We attacked the wrong ones first.
Dang.
He is the Knight Captain.
I'd let you use a bonus action to determine what item he's holding, but that's up to you.
Sure. Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, perception with advantage.
22.
Yep, he's holding the Holy Avenger.
That
Okay.
sword's better.
That's better.
I said my sword's better. At the beginning of the campaign, I was like, I want that sword. And he's like, oh, there's legendary swords. I'm like, okay.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
It's literally like a paladin.
Or a-
It's a legendary paladin
A
sword.
natural 20 to hit.
Nice.
Look at my pretty new bracelets.
This is a cantrip. for 52 damage.
Oh my god!
I crit. Damn.
Rad the man, rad the man, rad the man.
Katie!
52 fire damage
Okay.
as with my. I actually get to add a D8 to that as well. It's my arcane firearm. Is
Just surprised
fire
nobody
damage.
started
If he hits you,
singing.
he's
Is
gonna
this
smite. That's all that means.
54
Is there a
fire
song
damage.
called like
54.
Holy Avenger and the
Yeah.
lyrics?
What?
All right,
A
anything
song, Holy
else?
Avenger and the lyrics.
Okay.
Sounds like probably some Metallica song.
Holy Avenger?
Yeah. I'm hearing a song with Avenger in it, and it's.
Avenged Sevenfold?
Is it?
I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking of. You tell me.
It's a rock song.
I mean, it's a band. It's Avenged
I know
Sevenfold.
Avenged.
Okay. Well, is that what you're thinking of?
Well, I might be. I don't know.
Or you haven't gone yet in combat.
I almost like turn on the lights screen.
Millie,
We're
Is a
making-
15
we're making
hit?
our way through the city
No.
how about a 33?
Walk
to
fast.
get to
Okay, you're gonna
Where?
take
Just barely.
Scarres. We're taking the northern,
13.
like, kind of longer route around the city because it might mean less
slashing damage
combat once we cross the river to the elven side.
plus 10
So,
radiant
this is our first
damage.
skirmish on our way there. I have the Evoker Wizard armed.
And he is going to
So he's on
divine
my control
strike
now.
you
Yep.
for an additional 17 radiant damage.
Pussy. That's all you got. But you want to hit harder next time.
All right.
Keep talking shit, see what Paladin does.
In Legends of Adventurous, whenever they want Gideon to fight something, they
Yeah.
just go, "Oh, I think you're such a little bitch. You ain't gonna go fight that." And then he goes, "What'd you call me?" And then he goes and he kicks some ass. It's my
Millie,
favorite
it's your
part.
turn.
But you're just sitting there going, "Pussy," and then it's all of a sudden they're like,
Oh.
"You're down," and
It's
you're like,
on.
"Oh man."
I'm gonna do a melee attack against
All I have to do
the
is
knight
punch a clown.
captain.
Okay.
That's the best thing they've ever created.
That clown.
For
Gideon.
16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
blew
It,
him up.
you slam right into his armor and
All
it
the short
rings.
clips of the Gideon
He's trading
clown.
blows with you.
Yeah.
You feel very obviously picked
Give me a
out
war cry.
in this
I'm
crowd of
gonna
adventurers
commit
because you are a dwarf.
heinous
You are
war
wearing dwarven
crimes.
armor.
No, your war
It's
crimes. I'm going to completely ignore the Geneva Convention.
shout out to Legends of Adventurous.
Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion.
Suggestion, yeah.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon,
Okay.
and it'll just appear right next to me
I wonder if they have those yet. I don't think they've updated this.
for a 33 to hit.
That will hit. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe they don't have tokens for it.
I know. I'm really hoping that comes in the next update.
Oh, I'm glad because I like to change mine every day, and
11 radiant damage.
11
I don't want
radiant,
some
alright.
boring little,
I
Axe.
think it's radiant.
yeah, like just some glowing
Well, I'm
axe.
pretty certain D&D Maps is going to evolve to where you can create the maps in a in-house tool and then eventually be like a 3D model, which will be really cool.
It's probably going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wizards.
Yep.
Hey, at least you can do it.
Yeah.
Anything else, Millie?
That's it.
All right. Next up is Kiriad, who magically arrived just in time.
She has no clue why she's fighting. It's kind of like me. I lobbed the head off of somebody, and
She's
I have
exhausted
no clue
with
why.
two points of exhaustion, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Still, you got like 5 more days.
Why stop
something like
there? Go for glory.
5 days?
Yeah.
I had it on there. Has it been a few days or is
No.
it still the same day?
No. You technically got 1 long rest, but it wasn't like a rest, like a day rest. It was just a hero's feast type situation. In-house, DM making sure everybody's rested
Have I
before
done
this.
anything?
Yeah, it's literally your turn. First round of combat. Your brother is making a wizard strip. And
I
the
am
elves,
not
elves
making
nipples.
him. You're just choosing it. That to be
I'm currently about to finish him off.
He's just oiling himself up over there.
Sir.
Not Sir Ben.
I'm thinking like, oh, Sir Ben, I'm charmed. Nice to meet you.
As he's currently gushing blood from the 2 like
Yeah.
sword wounds I gave him.
And that's a wisdom.
Thank you, Master. Can I have another?
Harder.
Con save of 22.
You got 6.
Yes, master. Yes.
Give me more. Give me more. Hit me with your long sword.
You're not
Hit me with your wand.
Can I use the blunt side next time?
15 radiant damage.
Make me
Okay.
want it.
15 radiant.
Amazing. Thank you.
And it says.
I'm assuming you have the minifix somewhere.
Yeah.
But there is a hair piece in the chest.
Oh, that's awesome.
And a spider,
And a spider.
which I don't think is actually part of your set, but he was here, so I put him on.
Okay. And with that stream, we are going to take a break. I know it's been real quick since we got here, but we have something to do real quick. We'll be right back.
You're making us go on break. No, I'm kidding.
on stream. All right, we are back at the top of the round. Thank you for our break there. We all appreciate it. Ben, we're starting off with you and the elf that may or may not be stripping for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did Millie and Kira go?
Yes.
Oh, they did go.
Yeah.
Okay. I am gonna make 2 melee attacks against him.
Okay.
Since he's charmed, do I get advantage on it? Or
Yes.
Oh boy. It's a 20.
Hey.
30.
Why are you out of
31.
$31 hits.
Okay. Wow, that's a low roll.
Krista's coming.
6, 7. 18 points of slashing, plus 6 points of fire. Second attack, still at advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, 32 to hit.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just rolled the same thing. 3 1s and a 4.
Okay.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7. 18 points of slashing, plus another 7 points of fire, and re-up the charmed.
Yep. So he makes a wisdom now, or a con.
With charmed is usually wisdom saving throws.
Okay. He got an 8, and
Yep.
he's hanging on by a thread. Like he's like has his hands on his waist
He's
belt,
only
about to
wearing
like
a thread?
undo it, but he's like got his eyes closed and he's rocking.
It's great.
Yep.
Why did you decide
I
he's stripping?
don't think
Flavor.
that's all.
Yeah.
I don't have a bonus action I can really use to
Okay.
do anything, so finish him off. Somebody wants to finish him off.
That one's all yours.
Don't quit what you started.
Fritz, your turn.
Whatever you do, don't send them this way. Let's see.
On his next turn, I want him to just run straight for the demon. Just full embrace.
Talk about sending them to hell.
All oiled up though.
Yeah. Drop the last piece of cloth and run. The demon.
He's got nipple piercings.
Yeah.
Was that what we confirmed while I was hanging out with some small children?
Yep.
Where's my
Damn, I missed it.
Right, I'm gonna move over there.
Bruce gave you the sharp one. Okay.
Is the door closed or do I need to go over there?
Hey.
I'll do it. Don't go.
Hey. There it goes.
So
It's okay. I'm waiting for Ritz.
2.
You moved up on him.
Yes.
Okay.
Does 38 hit?
Okay. Yes.
Does 24 hit?
Yes, it does.
So we're gonna say all 4 hit.
Yes.
And 39, 41, 38, 39. And then, how much is this? This is D8.
He thinks good night, honey is an insult. So he's like, good night,
So,
honey.
with
I'm
6
like,
lightning
oh,
damage.
yeah. Way to make me feel awful.
I added up
myself.
the other
Okay.
totals. He's still standing.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use the Mystic Frenzy and hit him again then.
Okay. That's gonna hit. And how do you want to do this?
With the last 2 points of lightning damage, I'd like to come over the back of his head and have it hit down at the same time, the lightning and fry him.
Okay. Now it's just the stripping elf.
I like it.
And then I believe it's Darling's turn, technically.
Neat. I know the stripping elf is taking damage.
Mm-hmm.
How far away am I?
He's on death's door, but
Okay, then I'm just gonna cross the bolt.
or
He
you
is
can let him
55
for
feet.
Ritz.
Huh?
Or we could let him run for Ritz.
Oh.
Kamikaze.
Pass your
I think
turn.
he is next in line in turn. So turn order.
Do I know that? Oh no.
He's charmed.
He's
Oh yeah,
fine.
I know he's charmed, and I know you've said I got this. I'm gonna let it play out.
What do you want your charmed elf
Oh,
to do?
he's gonna start sprinting, derobe, and run right for Ritz.
Yeah,
He
pulls
wants to
very
like
promptly.
full body.
He is not
embrace
wearing
Ritz.
undergarments. It is just flapping, and he's running right towards you like you're his lover.
Full dash for
Yep.
the full embrace.
He makes it right up to you in an embrace and is going to attempt to grapple you.
He's gonna
Okay.
grapple the half
Yesterday
demon.
I come in and Phil
He
goes,
rolled a
"I've only
6
hit
on
your
a strength
husband
check,
5
so he's just very
times."
like casually.
God, if
Just,
I could not do this right.
please roll natural 1.
Oh my.
If you roll anything except a 1 for athletics,
You roll. Did you? Oh no, that was the DA.
Athletics? So I'm rolling athletics? Or
Just a saving strength or athletics, yeah. Or,
you have a plus 12. Just don't roll. Roll the 2.
For 14.
it's technically higher. Yeah, you almost got
No
it.
fumble chart.
Yeah, you like you backhand him as he comes for you, and he gets close, but you're like no, and you take the remaining bit of his life out of him as he collapses on the floor.
Do you have anything worth in the robes?
Yeah, you guys can check all the bodies real quick.
I would have checked the decapitated head man.
Okay.
I'll check the robes
Investigation for what you're checking for.
that he dropped at my feet.
I'm looking in all the pockets.
I'm looking for anything that I think would help us. So like scrolls, potions.
There's a
stuff like
legendary weapon over here on this one.
Mm-hmm.
that. So it's an investigation check.
Yep.
There's
Investigation.
Avenge Sevenfold.
I have a 32.
Was
It was
That was
Avenge
Avenge
Sevenfold.
Sevenfold that I was thinking of.
9.
Okay.
Yeah. Scrolls, potions, maybe like a writ of passage or something like that. For like if they have like an ID badge or something that we think would help us.
He has a potion of cloud giant strength on him.
What does mine have on him?
What'd you roll?
32.
He has a mace of disruption.
Is
And
there
then-
anything in the robes?
Nothing in the robes. It's wartime. You might have a couple silvers on him. And then the Holy Avenger, obviously, with this other guy. Immediately after you guys cut down the doors behind you grab their weapons in two-hand, and they kind of set it in front of them, and they cry, "Into the fires of battle, unto the anvil of war."
Did they kill all the elves on the front line?
The remaining wood elves, you guys took out some of the casters in the back line there, so, and they saw that you helped and gave a salute. In particular, because, what's your passive perception?
The front one, title page. Down at the bottom.
17.
Okay, you get the sense that with your father taking lead, that even though you've kind of fought against this caste system within the dwarves, that regardless of that right now, the dwarves that are all fighting, you can see just by their armor and the state of their weapons that this is commoner, this is politician, this is warrior, all fighting together. However, they're all treating your father and therefore you, because of your insignia on your armor, is royalty right now, and that's why they just saluted and they're pushing forward. Next, alrighty, so that got you guys through over here. So Millie, you guys have made it to this side of the
I've had it with
battle.
here too, but whatever.
Will the dwarves come with us?
They're pushing forward, but to the left and right of you, more elves are appearing out. They're not as thick, but for encounter's sake and timing's sake,
Yeah.
you guys push through that section of the map.
Okay.
But no, they're not necessarily an asset.
Yeah. Break for the river.
You guys recall on the map that there's 2 more marcations. You're going to pass through 4 encampments that held a lot of the martial elves, meaning the knights, the paladins, less spellcasters, but heavy tanky fighters in that regard. So you have coming up to you guys here shortly, I'll grab my pointer again. You have this encampment to the left, which for anybody with a passive, from your distance over a passive 20, can see that the encampment's fairly well defended. They're holding off a lot of the dwarves and the revolt, the resistance, and that if you were to pass through it without, again, stealthing up or attempting to just run through there and avoid arrows best you can, you're gonna run into somebody. So it's up to the party to discuss.
I prefer to bypass as much as we can.
Might as well try.
Yeah, might as well try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Stealth or
That seems to be the case.
okay? Everybody roll a stealth check.
Let's just hope this plated armor guy over here doesn't roll 20, man.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on stealth, but
And I put my foot in my mouth.
What'd you-
that one
Okay.
again.
Hey, me too.
Okay.
We're at negative 20.
I nat one the last stealth check too.
And so did I.
The natural one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We're at negative 30.
8.
Okay.
32.
That's not gonna math.
I know.
That's
Might
gonna be
break it
10.
out into the
That's
positive.
a total of 19.
Woo!
So we're
That
screwed.
makes it right.
No, we're just fighting now
That means we're fighting.
without advantage.
No. It doesn't necessarily mean that for this encampment. First off, roll me who haven't I picked on tonight? Kirad. Roll a D8. Okay. From that, I need you to roll 2
I don't know if
D4s,
you can grab the Avenged
not
Sevenfold.
added together. So tell me the first one.
I would do that.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
I would do
and-
that.
3.
I don't need it.
Yeah, but just a second.
Okay.
I grabbed mine to sell.
None of the paladins come
I
out.
have a
However,
bag of
wood
holding if you
elves
wanted to hand
behind
it
the
to me.
barrier
Sure.
Okay.
start.
I'll give it to you.
She got 2.
They see you guys.
Do you technically
There's not much coverage, and you all end up taking arrows in your plates. They hit you for 91 points of piercing damage as you pass through this range.
I'm gonna be activating my cube of force to stop damage coming in.
Okay. For just you.
It has a range of like 10 feet.
Radius.
Let me double check. This thing's really handy. I used it like early on, and then I didn't have enough attunement slots. The radius is forming a cube 15 feet on a side.
Okay.
So 15, 15, 15. We could all fit in there pretty good.
Okay.
For there's 6 of us.
How long does this last?
Until I turn it off.
Okay. Does it have an HP, or is it just kind of like a wall of force?
It's a wall of force,
Okay.
essentially.
Oh, I can kiss this little guy.
Yeah, you see arrows plinking in and off, sparing you guys 91, and points of damage. And because of the rolls, a second barrage would have come in for the next encampment, But it was not my plan to have you guys have anybody come out of Armency actually make it to the third. Just for giggles, Kirad, you need to roll another 2d4.
I'm not gonna use it. I'll drink it right now.
It would only last for an hour.
Okay.
So drink it right before the scar fight.
It
Sets your strength score to 27.
You would have, from the second encampment without this cube of force, taken an additional 18 points of damage.
strength.
So we all take 18.
No, you don't.
No,
That's what
we
Fizzle's saying.
Traveling in the cube of greatness.
Yep.
Of greatness.
Okay.
How long does the cube last?
Until I turn it off.
It doesn't have like a charge length or like an hour or something.
No. I mean, this is what I was working on the way to that desert city.
Can't pass through the water. Through the barrier walls of your cities.
But that's like the charges, but then pretty much at the top is just like
Keeps 36 charges and gains 1 d20 as 1 charge. Use an action press the cube's face. It's a different effect. The cube is sufficient charges. It lasts 1 minute and moves with you. So you can
Oh.
1 minute. Okay.
But it's how many charges to block non-living matter is two charges, and it creates what, 2 faces?
It uses 2 charges.
Oh, that's the face.
The number, yeah.
The click.
They're all the same.
So it uses 2 charges, but it has 36 charges, and each time he uses it, it lasts for a minute and has 2 charges. It only uses 2 charges.
Cool.
So he can like keep clicking it each
Do it.
minute, or like click it in response to the volleys. Or
Got like
whatnot.
18 minutes worth.
Mm-hmm.
So if we dash,
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more encampments.
I think our better bet is still to try and stealth by, but
Do you think I could stealth forward and see if there is a safer path that my party could take? Like, if I know that there's blind spots.
For the sake of this, no. Your bonuses are adding to a total number, so
Okay.
yeah.
So we're still trying to
Stealth checks again. Yeah.
4.
Not negative 10.
better than before.
I rolled a 3.
7.
17. Ooh, 17.
17.
37.
Saving my 4.
Making up for Luke. Jeez.
Well, that's pretty high for a heavy armored dwarf.
Yeah.
17.
I'm technically wearing dwarven plate armor.
So am I.
Nobody can force me to move. True.
Yeah, when I'm at 17,
do it.
I get maximum healing on any
Yeah, you guys
spell. Whenever I cast it,
That's
so I take
right.
off the other armor and put
pass it
my
through,
plate on.
and you make it to the boat that was marked about. So as you approach there, you
I
see
still am imagining that I am leading and just kind of, they're just following where I'm going.
you see a boat that's tied up. Yeah.
How big is the river cross?
It's a definitely. Go ahead and roll nature.
Does it say, can we forge ahead like Gordon Trail?
So almost a
At your
natural
height, probably not.
22.
You
Your
have
height,
the
probably.
understanding that this boat in front of you is kind of like a. It's like a Viking ship size. It's not a full schooner size, but it still holds. It can hold 18 people. The river that you see here, that's the smallest I could make the token.
Yeah.
And it's just easier for a party. But this river is probably about 200 feet in crossing, and the deepest points of it are well over 50 feet. So
Oh.
I could technically just walk through it, but
Yeah, I can breathe underwater.
same. And
be like the skeletons from Pirates
well,
of the Caribbean.
that's not like I have a high strength and dwarven plate, which means that I can
How far
reduce
is
effects
the
that
river?
move me, so
200
the
feet.
current's not gonna affect me.
How far?
200 feet.
Okay, I
I
can
think
fly over.
I think we just row the boat.
We could fly.
Well, we could
over.
fly, but I mean,
mean,
Yeah,
I can walk.
55 feet flying. So
She can walk.
I think I
I
also have like.
Would prefer to take a boat.
Yeah, I don't. There's no reason not to take the boat instead of wasting.
If you guys want to fly, you're more than welcome to.
I was gonna say, I think the only thing I can do is.
But those
Move
arrows,
water.
I don't know where those arrows are going. If they could hit you.
Yeah.
We just
You
got
can Moses it. Just part the sea.
Yeah, I can control water. I can flood. I can part water. I can redirect. I can whirlpool.
How big of a space can you affect? Is it
How
just a
long
5 by
have you
5
been able to
foot
do this
cube,
for?
though?
Level 17.
Yeah, suck it.
The range less area is 300 feet.
Oh.
So you could no
up
the
to
range.
10 minutes.
But what's the affected like space?
I'm looking at
Okay.
it. Is a cube
Yeah.
up to 100 feet on a side.
Oh.
That's half the way.
Yeah, but then we still have to get the other half of the way. Why
Well,
not just
she
row
just
the boat?
recasts it when we're partway across.
How big is the spell? A lot spells take energy, my friend.
Oh, that's. I think it's a cantrip.
Let's just
right?
take the boat.
Oh, it's not a
No.
cantrip. Oh, then never mind. Yeah.
No,
Just take the boat.
create water is a cantrip. but
Control water.
Control water is
Yeah.
not,
Well,
and it's a high level
I feel
spell.
like
I
we're making
think.
this one more complicated.
I think it's
than it needs to be.
Is this like when we wouldn't
Take
go through
the
the
boat.
gate?
Yeah.
How to go through an open door?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're choosing the boat, correct?
I know
Yes.
he's writing shit down.
I need 3 of you to choose to make athletics and 3 of you to choose nature.
I would prefer athletics.
Nature. Athletics is +3 for me. I have to
Oh,
do
never
Can
mind.
athletics.
I do acrobatics?
I'm doing athletics.
I said my athletics is +3, my nature is +1.
So, we're gonna do this round table. Katie gets to go first for the roll. What are you choosing?
Nature.
Okay.
Why is nature intelligence?
What do you need?
12. Okay. Deidre,
Which one are you doing?
Well, both of those.
you
are-
get to choose.
Oh, I
So,
get to
yeah,
choose. Oh,
you're taking up. Luke's the last. He gets to make whatever one's remaining.
13. That was athletics.
Athletics for 3. Okay.
Nature.
Okay. Nature. All right.
I'm gonna add a +6 to that.
Okay, 11.
Okay.
I have to do athletics.
You have to do athletics.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Fizzle.
Let's see. 11.
4. Nature or athletics?
Nature.
Okay. And you get athletics.
15.
Whew.
Okay.
It's gonna be close.
All very medium rolls.
It's better than my.
I think we're all above 10 though.
Well, I was only above 10 because of Flash of Genius.
Above 10's above 10.
Nature passes.
Woo!
So
Good
you
job,
don't
nature.
capsize the boat for the nature. However, the athletics fails.
don't get very
So no, you cross the river, but you end up lower. You end up on this pathway right here.
And there's no way to go up and around.
It's
But
pulling
that's
you guys
not- That's
down.
not terrible.
But there's no way to go up and around like on the ground.
Yeah, look, there's a whole
No.
trail right there.
No, you can't.
It looks like a trail.
It looks like it, but that's kind of an end
It's
point.
just a nibbit.
It is.
nibbit.
It is a nibbit. Thank
It's
you
a
for that.
nibbit. Nibbits for days.
Oh, is that supposed to be like rock?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's rock or buildings or just dense
Cliff.
buildings.
These are
But
buildings.
they're on fire.
Oh.
We're not able to go through them.
No, not really.
No alleyways.
None of you are extremely familiar with the city. Like, you have an overview of the map, but it's not like you know exactly what.
We'd
how-
get further
So-
lost if we were dodging through buildings.
We have 2 options now.
Just run the roof line.
We can push through both gates, which is probably going to be the most combat heavy option, or we can try and travel south through the Thieves Guild, take the back entrance, and skip one of the gates. It's probably going to be the safer option, but that kind of relies on us not hitting a lot of people in and through the Thieves Guild. It depends if we think the one gate is more or less dangerous than.
Can we scout it first?
We can try. I mean, Darling can.
I definitely could try. That's for sure.
So,
So we get to that V and then
Send Darling to scout the gatehouse and see how bad
Alone?
it is.
I mean someone else who can.
I'm very good at stealthing.
okay.
So we'll go south to the V.
I mean that or I mean
No,
doesn't Fizzle have a
Can't one of you like talk to me?
Colin. Up here.
Okay.
And then she's gonna scout that first
mechanical
gate.
thing that can
Oh,
scout
the gate?
within?
Yeah.
Yeah, whether it's going to be easier to go through the gate or if
Probably
it looks
scout with
horrible, then
that
we'll go
way.
down to the
Stealth check at disadvantage,
At disadvantage? I have advantage,
so it's
it'll just be
a straight
regular.
roll. Yeah.
I've got my familiar I can send ahead.
18 plus 18.
Okay. You're able to sneak your way despite various faces that you see in the windows along this of different wood elves, high elves. They don't necessarily all look like warriors, but you get the immediate sense from your age and all that this is a less battle zone and more heavily controlled by the elves still at this point. As you approach the gate, you see about 20 knighted heavy plates and probably about 10 different casting looking elves.
For this gate,
That gate.
It's probably best to skip if we can.
okay, I come back and I go, okay guys, I don't know about this. 10 casters, okay? 10. Like, more than we got, okay? And then, there's like 20 huge guys with like freaking, like your armor and your armor just standing.
And there's potentially 2 of these gates we need to get through that are like that.
I wouldn't do it.
So I think we go south and around through the Thieves Guild, right?
Yeah, it's probably a better call.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we can get through that gate.
To the Thieves Guild?
Unless we could somehow rally all these scared little people. But even then, they'll all die.
They're elves. And they're not, if we pull them out of the buildings, they're going to fight us.
And the other dwarves just know how to salute and
I wasn't thinking about killing
that's
them.
it.
Well,
Okay.
they're in the middle of battle on the other side. They're fighting those encampments.
Yeah. Okay, let's go south.
As you get to this V, or this cross section here, you see 3 black armored elves detached from the bridge, and they start following you guys. They don't catch you, but as you get here to the gate, there is a gate that you have to get through, and then there's the Thieves Guild building. The gate has not been knocked down, so sleight of hand from somebody.
I can do that. I can do that.
Wait, before she does it, can we make a perception check to see if it's booby trapped or if there are people already inside the Thieves Guild that are like, they're cornering us into a trap?
You can go ahead and roll for that, yeah. Insight or perception.
Because they're not trying to stop us, but they are more than willing to corner us into this building. Perception?
Or insight.
Perception's
Sleight of hand.
19 plus 19, so 38.
Okay. No, actually, this looks surprisingly vacant. It's like the Thieves Guild knew this was going to happen and vacated the town.
Okay.
28 for sleight of hand.
You snap the lock almost as quickly as opening a doorknob.
Guys, I don't even think it was locked. I think any of you idiots could have done this.
The knights
Just
haven't
kidding.
caught up to you guys, but you have to make quick actions. You have the key.
I want to
Millie?
lock. Can I do sleight of hand to relock it?
Yes. It's going to be a very high check with the time that you have.
I have the key to get us in.
It's a 30.
Okay, doesn't.
Damn it. Okay, well.
Let's get into the building and lock it behind us.
Okay.
So I lead him into the building, unlock the door. let
Yep,
everyone
key
in,
slides right in.
lock it behind us.
It is pitch black here.
I have.
Yep, which is what D&D players all like to, no. It is a magical darkness. You get that
I can
sense.
see magical darkness.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's the more surprising one.
Warlock
Yeah.
feature.
Devil's Sight.
Devil sight.
Really good.
120 feet, and I can see in magical darkness.
Can anybody else see in magical darkness?
No.
It is pitch
I'm
black.
almost
I
certain
can
it's
barely
the
see in
only
regular
ability.
darkness. I have goggles for that.
It's a warlock thing.
Yeah.
Hold hands.
Huh?
Holding
Yeah.
hands?
Daisy chain it with a rope. Kindergarten daisy chain.
Oh. I thought he said pole dance, and I was like, no.
Buddy system.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say kindergarten daisy chain so you can have one hand
Perfect.
free.
I need
And
you to
only-
roll an animal handling check.
We're the animals that you have to handle.
That is correct.
14.
Okay.
Especially with me.
Who's last in line?
It is not me.
It's probably me because I locked the door.
Yeah, it's probably her.
Everybody grabbed hands, and by the time they started moving, you're left at the front of the house. Ben's expediently getting to the back end of the house.
Did we do a name check as we got on this rope?
No?
Okay, darling, on.
Pounding at the door starts happening.
We go back for her.
Okay?
Yeah.
Athletics checks from the 5 of you.
Athletics?
Athletics.
I would have called out too.
22.
Yeah, and like
That's a 7.
Okay.
14.
22.
Natural 1 for 2.
15.
Darling?
Are you surprised?
Oh, no.
7.
Oh, that was their second. Okay.
That we're the two that are messing this up in the dark.
I probably stepped on you.
Yeah. Ow! I don't even have a bunny tail anymore. That still hurt.
Okay. They have knocked down the door, but your party gets to you. You have to grab on. This is another animal handling check. These knights are right on you guys.
Can I, as we're running away, can I grab out of my gray bag of tricks an animal and throw it behind us?
An animal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
They have snagged you though, Millie. Like the last in line just like grabbed you from the collar and is pulling you forward.
So what is my animal handling?
And then the
forward
next thing they
Because
know-
they're holding
Guiding
on to
them.
her. But they're holding on to her.
I know.
The
guiding
next
them
thing they know,
through the darkness.
But they're holding on to her.
Yes.
there's a panther thrown at
They're
them.
holding on to you too. It's a chain.
Yeah, so.
So we're in a
Drown,
bubble
fuck
right
all.
now, all circled.
Oh, you want to fight them?
Well, I mean, like, I don't want to leave them.
I threw a panther.
They're not holding on to her. I said Darling or whoever was in last in line
Oh.
has just now grabbed Millie.
Oh. And we're holding on to her,
Yes.
not the guards.
The guards aren't holding. They've knocked down the door.
I thought you were saying the knights
Yeah,
were holding
yeah,
on to
no,
them.
no.
That's why I was like, I don't want to leave
I was
them.
really
The knights are
confused
holding on to
No,
them.
so it'll be, the back of the
like
line will
this.
be.
Millie's like
Well,
at the
or-
post
I was gonna-
here.
I was
gonna-
They're at the door.
I was gonna tell the first person like run straight and then turn around with the sword and just like catch the guy off guard, try and
So-
cut his arm off.
It would be.
If we let them
I
in,
think
you can
it's
fuck them up.
Rad. So Rad grabs Millie, and as she's
like
doing that,
perpendicular.
I pull out
If
my
they can
gray
see
bag
it,
of tricks,
magical dark vision.
and I like throw it back, and it's a
Warlocks too
panther.
that are coming in. That would be
Eldritch Knights.
incredible.
It's a cat. It's a cat.
Alright.
Go, 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 go!
I'm gonna use one of my inspirations. Fucking hell. 9. So
Nine.
go slow, but I'm gonna make sure everybody's holding on.
Okay.
5 and 6.
Anybody help and guide them?
I've got really good animal
Do you
handling.
have guidance?
I do
Guidance?
not have.
I'll give
See in
them
the dark.
Flash of Genius.
Okay.
Plus 6.
So what was that 6, 9, 15 then?
You can roll a d6 at that point against me.
Okay. 3.
You win that one. You run into a couple walls just because you're trying to be, not you specifically, but some of the party members, because they're just doing it by holding a hand or a sash or something. But you make it to the other end of the Thieves Guild, and you end up
No,
popping
because you
out.
can't see in the dark. That would have been helpful.
Whoa. You end up popping out right there.
Oh, past all the gates.
Out the back of the other building, found a tunnel, secret.
Okay.
If you had guys gone down fully south, you would have run into this flaming building here next to the gate. Would have had to deal with environment. So
Before I leave fully, because I can pull another animal out of my bag of tricks, then there's also going to be a dire wolf
Warlocks be
stationed
stupid.
inside in case those guards have made it towards that
What do you
other
mean,
door
Warlocks?
yet.
Stupid, stupid good?
Yeah, stupid, dumb. There's some of their abilities.
So
are
just as
stupid
we
dumb.
leave, I'm going to put a
Yeah.
dire wolf there in our spot, and then we're going to leave.
You approach this spore barrier that is around this star's encampment.
Huh.
In Hunter's campaign, I made a Hexblade Warlock.
I
who
think
does
that's
that.
Katie's deal. Or not Katie's, Rat's.
Uh,
I think Grimp gave you something, didn't
Yep. It's you. You're druid. This is
he?
this is
Yeah.
your magic.
got to meet
This
the
is not
original
anybody
Grim.
else's magic. You know how to slash through this, especially with the elixir that you had earlier.
I take your,
How do you want to
maybe take the potion now.
go about that?
Once we get there.
Yeah.
Make it look
It's like
fancy.
a cloud that's swirling, looks like it's living, breathing, and you approach it.
You shall not pass. Like with my sword.
No, this is all flavor. This is all roleplay.
Katie's like, dang it.
Yeah.
How would you as a
You're the
druid
first
get rid of a
druid.
bunch of
You approach
spores?
something that you know is yours and somebody's stolen it from you. They're using it in a manipulative way that it was never intended for.
What are you gonna do?
Ghostbusters!
What are you gonna do about it?
How would you get rid of a bunch of spores if spores were flying at your face, Katie?
Try blowing at them. I took the Cloud Giant potion, so I'm yoked now. Like a fizzle on steroids. Just like all like no neck.
He looks like the
You
most
have roid
himbo
rage
gnome
too.
ever.
Yeah. Huh?
You have roid rage too.
No, but I have like steroid brain, so
So you're dumb.
I don't brain well, but I still punch good.
Dumb fizzle is
So it's
funny.
just like there.
Yeah.
Is it coming towards us or just like where?
It's in that ring. You can see the spores, and you approach the ring.
Do you have a fan or something?
What's a druid to do?
Hey, do you have a spell that's like a magic fan?
I know,
That'd
that's
be
what I was
really
like,
funny.
I thought I had
Just
a
absorb it. Absorb the spores into yourself. Collect them like it's your spell. Regain it like.
Well, that's what I was like, since I know the magic, can I try and like druid craft my flowers and blow it into the spores and see if the spores will listen to me?
You watch as Kira starts from her hands. The only one that can't see this still to this moment is Ritz. As purple flowers start blossoming and start blowing in the winds from Kirad's hands,
No,
and they
he
start
wasn't allowed in
collecting
because
in
he's
swirls, and they turn into a sweet-smelling lavender smell as these flowers, the lotuses end up wilting and falling as they collect the dangerous spores. But you're left with a sweet sense and access to Scar's encampment.
That was so pretty. We need you to do magic more like that.
You guys are able to approach the encampment. He has no guards out front.
Oh, that's silly.
Well, so far nobody's really made it. No dwarves have really made it to the east side of the city.
That's a good one.
This is what you're. There isn't really windows per se, but
Well, I think this is our last chance to prep. Do we have anything that we need to precast, have ready before we go in?
yeah, the walls are thick, so you have a chance for conversation.
We've taken the potion.
I'm starting to make like a egg-based protein shake. Like,
Yeah.
yep, getting everything ready.
He has a strength at 27 now.
I know.
This way you can hit him with a sword of hate.
Instead of
Deal
actually,
punch damage.
yeah, exactly, and actually punch now. And instead of
I am
actually the
gonna-
blending, I'm using my fist to like blend everything. Just, like, punch it into like somehow it turns into a fine powder.
Yeah, it's no
Punched
longer
all
an
along.
egg. It just becomes the egg like dust that
Egg
you
dust.
do
I
for
line it
yeah.
up on my
Yeah.
arm. And,
You know what?
let's go.
Just for the hell of it, because I wanna try and hopefully catch him off guard.
What?
I can't believe you named that kid that.
What? Mine?
The unwanted boom pop.
So,
Wanted? Huh?
look on the map. Unwanted boom
Why
pop.
am I? Oh no. Okay, good. That one can die.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Scar knows about our party. It knows like us, has seen us as people. Ritz died. He doesn't know that Ritz died initially, but he also doesn't know that Ritz got reborn either. Or he knows that he died, doesn't know that he got kind of reborn.
He doesn't know any of those facts.
Okay. I want to cast invisibility on Ritz
Okay.
before we go in.
All right.
Just
That's concentration on your behalf, right?
yeah, it is concentration, and it'll drop as soon as combat starts. But I just want to maybe catch him off guard where he thinks there's 5 of us, but there's 6 of us, and that 6th one is an invisible half-demon.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to bunny form.
I feel like there's some traps here. Looking at this map.
There probably is.
I'm gonna cast. I can detect traps if you want.
Yes.
I mean, I would say cast it when we go in the room. The first thing you could do is just call out, tell us where all of them are.
Okay. Then I will cast spirit guardians.
Detect trap is
beforehand.
concentration,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh dang, yeah.
Gotta check.
But that's what I mean is if you cast it right now, we go in. The first thing you do is call out where all the traps are. Then you can drop it. We already know at that point.
Okay, we'll do that.
I'm gonna
instead.
summon
I'm gonna undo that.
one of each cannon.
I'm gonna put my cloak up of Elvenkind so people have a harder time seeing me. They have a
We get-
disadvantage.
We'll get temp HP from your cannon, right?
Yes, you do. It is going to be
When summoning, you kind of want to summon this greater demon.
Not yet.
Find traps has been casted.
I'm gonna cast Guardian of Nature.
Everyone's gonna get,
Great.
I think, 11 temporary
My
HP.
skin turns barky and leaves
Oh
red
shoot!
hair.
Actually,
We get 11.
oh, it's concentration.
11 temp
Never
hit.
mind.
Yeah, everyone gets 11 temporary HP.
And that replaces the whatever you had left. I think 3 or something.
I use them.
Yeah, because if I roll wrong on the demon, then it'll attack anything and everything.
Yeah. Please don't. Please don't kill our wives.
There's one thing you can kill in there, and that's alright.
Wow.
Scar!
Yeah.
Kill
that's
Scar!
where you were
That's
going
what I
with
said.
that.
You can kill one thing in there, make it beat Scar.
I thought you didn't
Leave
want
them.
Scar dead because you
I
wanted to
just
end the
realized
curse on
that
your
the
kid.
unwanted boom pop.
If he
Molly
dies,
boom
I
pop.
think the curse ends.
Oh.
You
So your
think?
curse now your cursed child is home alone.
Yeah, poor her.
So we think that she's on one.
Wait, they're both girls?
I know what one of them is. Colin made up the other one, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Colin made up the
He literally did.
Maybe it's not even yours.
It's not his.
He's been gone a while.
It's mine now. We've adopted it because he's a
out
garbage
of
father.
necessity because it was dying at the decks.
I would like everyone's passive perception
29
real quick.
27.
is my passive.
Okay, I got
You get bonuses.
fizzles. Okay, Ben.
Passive is 29.
Okay, Kira.
29.
Holy crap!
Millie.
17.
I think we both took the
Darling.
whatever the
22.
expertise feat is and give it.
And Ritz.
41.
Well, and now that stone of mastery makes up for my lower wisdom.
You have an iron stone? Oh, you're actually using it?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
I didn't have a fourth item for attunement.
What?
So I was like, I only had 3 items attuned in an empty attunement slot.
Oh my gosh, I can give you so much stuff next time.
Well, that's you gave me the iron stone mastery.
Yeah, like I've got
Okay.
If I'm gonna replace anything, it's gonna
Are you guys
Wand of
prepped?
fireballs, mantle of spells.
I
Are you
think so.
kicking in the door? Is
Um,
Ritz invisible?
Ritz is invisible.
Any other effects?
I was
Finding
gonna say
I'm detecting traps.
you have detect trap going.
You get 2 pings, and only 2 pings.
And where are they?
Right in the center of the map.
Okay.
Here and here is an obvious pit trap full of spikes. If you're pushed into it, it's going to be a bad day.
Alright, so I would let you know
Fiddles of
There's 2 pit traps right in the
Two pit
center.
traps right in the
Okay.
center.
Yeah, you know this building isn't this your type thing isn't all that far. It's where are you, Millie? The one in front of you is 35 feet, and then you get another ping about 50 feet away.
Okay.
But they're both what you would consider central to the room.
Okay.
As we enter, I'm gonna haste
Oh.
our demon.
Who's invisible?
Yeah.
He's dead and invisible.
Well, I can't kick the door open. We already know I'm not strong enough to do certain things, so.
What's difficult, right?
I say let
The
that
ground
gnome kick
15
it
feet
open.
around me.
Yeah. Oh, me.
27.
I'm a
Um,
dwarf now.
So who's unlocking the door?
I will unlock it.
Okay.
Kicking it the door. Daddy's home.
That's a 28.
Okay. Ritz, where are you moving?
Did we detect any traps?
Yeah, in the
You
middle
know about
of
the
the
2
room.
traps in the middle.
That's
The
it.
2 big spike traps.
Okay. Where am I moving?
Yeah.
As soon as I see the door, can I see everything in the room that is
Yeah,
present
you see
now?
this map. This is what you see unfold.
I would like to go
Right into the traps. No, I'm kidding.
behind Scar if I can. What is that? 40?
You have double movement speed.
Oh, fucking names then.
Okay, the rest of you should be able to move in how you want to situate yourself.
I'm assuming he's not going to allow us to get close, so.
I'm gonna
yes.
let them go in, and then I'm going to try to stealth into where I'm barely visible.
Okay. Oh, the night has arrived. And the rest of you?
Because they'll have
Can I
disadvantage.
stay outside?
Okay.
I don't
What?
know. If he hits
Do I
me,
just
I
have
might
to
drop.
go to
I can
the-
move. I can move.
Can
on
I
this.
move
No, I just like.
Yeah, can you just move?
Oh.
Can I just? Oh, sorry.
I'll go by you.
Can I be more over this way?
There?
Yeah, 15 feet away from you guys, from anyone else. At least.
I'll put you right here. That works.
Because 15 feet around me is becomes difficult terrain.
Millie, darling.
What is
What do you
that
guys
light
Put
spot?
me in by
What
you
light
on
spot?
the other side.
Like the lighter spot.
Like there?
That's just
Yeah.
light. Those are torches. I'm trying to get better at battle maps.
Darling, where do you want to be?
I'm looking.
Dude, I have it.
Yeah.
I have it.
The spell.
Yeah.
Dude, go over your stuff. You got Misty Step too.
And silence.
You don't even have to use your feet ever again.
And Fizzle, you want to be completely outside or in the doorway?
Outside.
Outside?
I'm actually going to go by red. Sorry, trying to decide.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah, just, around me.
Oh, and the dwarf is still alive. Unfortunate. And druid, I see you are mumbling up my spores. And then the coward himself hasn't entered the room. Wonderful. Where's the demon and the rabbit?
Rabbit? Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah. I wasn't planning to move from behind you.
If you want the,
What do
if
you want?
If you want the truth, our companion, original companion, died while we were trying to clean up your fucking mess you made.
My mess. I left no
So let me
mess.
tell you, when you die, I want Rich's name on your tongue to know that we are avenging him when we slain.
That is a feat many have tried. And I doubt you will succeed.
Man, how cool would it be if I could pickpocket?
Which is technically, I'm telling the truth. Rich did die.
What do you want? Why are you here?
Let's stick this one in.
Simple. You took our family. We're here to take your life.
Did I take your
I
family?
could still if you want to.
Do it.
Do it.
How
His wife?
unfortunate.
Yeah.
You see, they're all just numbers to me.
Can I, as my bonus action,
All the
make him the
specific
mark of my
numbers.
hexblade? Target him as the marked as my hexblade's curse.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do anything right now, but he is now marked by my hexblade's curse.
Yeah. He non-combatively just starts sauntering over, and he walks to this table, and he
Attack of opportunity.
brushes. He hasn't left within 5 feet, and he brushes Sabine's cheek, and she shudders. She's gagged. She's Satine, sorry. And turns back to you. They're all furthering society in this grand experiment. Mine, I don't see the problem.
I think I'd rather kill you now.
How unfortunate dealing with minds lesser than mine.
Don't let a monologue. Kill him.
Can we? If you guys want to, I'm ready to go. So. Ben wants to go.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Darling will hold off until somebody has more investment in the fight goes.
Looking.
Cool. I think I can teleport immediately within 30 feet of him as a bonus action and make an attack. As part of my warlock features.
And if we have free actions right now,
Can
I want to vortex warp my wife out of there. With my familiar.
Okay.
Which I pull out of
Do
my
you have the range?
90
Set
feet.
my-
Why
You
is
need
there
line
a
of
bloody
sight?
dress next to her?
Yeah, my familiar.
Where's your familiar?
We don't
Is she
ask
naked?
questions. We don't
Next
ask
to me,
questions.
maybe in the doorway.
Okay.
Can I bind him?
Bite him?
Bind him? Blood curse of binding? And amplify it?
Make sure you come up with a safe word.
Yeah. As a bonus action, I can either just teleport up to 30 feet in an unoccupied space and to within 5 feet of the target cursed by my hex spell or by another cursing warlock feature.
Okay, get up right on him.
That's my vortex warp. Oh, she's out of there?
Mhm.
Sweet.
She's still got chains. She's gagged. Wrist cuffs, ankle cuffs.
Yeah. I want to make an attack against him.
Okay.
I mean, I assume he's not an illusion.
We're gonna find out real soon.
Colin, are they naked?
No.
And why is there bloody garments next to their cages?
Other people.
Maybe
That
they're in their
is
skivvies.
a 26 to hit.
You cut through him.
Yeah, he's an illusion.
Boof. No. Before you drops the half meat suit of Scar, and he just one eye opens. You thought this would be simple, and from the red
His death roll.
cage, the red symbol appears. Scar as blood and gore starts filtering up from this grate of blood, and he becomes a large creature, elf still, but demented with some Necronomicon type abilities. Please roll initiative.
Is this like the other thing that we one time fought?
I have a 19, but if somebody is willing, I can switch for somebody higher. Take an earlier turn in initiative.
Yeah.
Is it like golf?
I
Where
got
roll
20.
goes first?
Darling,
11.
Fizzle,
15.
Kirad,
11.
Millie,
8.
Ritz,
20.
and Sir Ben.
19.
What shit stick roll?
All right. Scar immediately moves up and begins to wail on.
Am I still within 5 feet of him?
No,
What?
he reforms outside of your range.
Looks like he's in my range.
What are you, a bugbear?
I mean, look. He stepped up closer to.
I have so
Half
many
tempted to
hit
just cut everyone loose and
You also have
smuggle
plus
them
2 to
out.
your AC.
Do it. Honestly, do it. Get him out of
Tier
here.
1, that's insane.
Out of the way.
Yeah,
unless
compared to my
Fizzle can keep teleporting
136.
now.
That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna get the other people out.
However, what's Katie at?
Shouldn't your weasel be up where Molly
What are
was?
your hit points?
Well, he just brought
No.
147.
How'd you cast
Yeah.
teleport on?
So
Uh,
my
This'll
Actually,
my
this
familiar,
one's
it's a
147. I'm
has
I think
vortex
I'm the
material,
lowest.
Yeah,
so
so you
90 feet
teleported
or-
them.
Yeah,
out.
I think
Yeah,
I'm the
he doesn't
lowest.
teleport with
I'm
them.
tied.
32, 15, and 23 to hit them.
No, he stayed back here.
Sorry, what?
32,
I'm the
15, and
lowest,
23
but I
to
also
hit.
try to stay
32,
out
15, and 23.
Plus 2 days.
I will shield
Okay.
the action. And so the 32 will hit.
Yep. You're gonna take 15 points of force damage. And then you see one hand reach through part of this towards the room, top of the room, the ceiling. There we go. Words were really hard there for whatever reason. And you see the fist pull down, and Kirad and Darling. Let's see here. Might be more. We'll see.
Whoa, that's too big. Make that smaller.
It can't be the whole room. There should be something against that.
She pulls a magical energy from the ceiling of the citadel, part of the lights, the luminescence of energy around.
Who's
and
Should be Scar.
yeah.
Scar's
There's a
she?
girl.
Scar be whoever he want right now.
Scar's a demon.
I thought it was like Uncle Scar, like in The Lion King. I kept imagining.
Yeah, this whole time I've just thought it was like a ratty, like old man.
It was.
Okay.
It's
He
Scar's.
can
Scar's
change gender and.
Scars combine themselves with some sort of demon spirit.
You
demons.
are welcome to try and roll right now because you're asking questions and this is good. If you get a natural 20, I'll reveal something.
Okay.
No, Deidre alone. She asked the questions.
Oh shit, this is gonna be
How do
family
you spell
related.
gender bend?
7.
This energy starts spearing down and destroys the rubble. Everybody in this radius takes 71 force damage as you're hailed down upon with magical spirits.
People outside of the building.
Yeah,
He's gonna
it's
be
hitting. It's like a meteorite almost.
It goes through stone.
It goes through
Okay.
stone. Yeah,
You
well, it's-
cannot tell me. Where's that kid at? Okay.
Molly's dead.
Yeah, that's his wife.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, you cannot tell me that the
Yeah,
kid has
No reaction.
hit points.
Reaction to what? I don't know. We just took damage because
Is it, I mean, if it's a
Reasons?
spell, somebody could counterspell.
there's no save. There's.
Is it a spell?
It just hits, right?
We don't know.
Dexterity DC check.
Okay. Cool. That's good to know.
Oh, was it a dexterity check?
Mm-hmm.
So we might not have taken 71.
Correct. You might take half as much.
I don't know if I will. Oh wait, that's a 22.
Okay.
What a natural 20 for my first.
Ooh, I got a 2.
Oh, you said at disadvantage?
No, she has exhaustion.
Oh.
Isn't exhaustion just a -2, not disadvantage? Well,
She has
it's,
2 points.
It's the new. Yeah, I guess the new version. There's no disadvantage.
Yeah, I
it's
think
minus-
we're rolling off the old
Old one?
version
Okay.
still for this campaign currently.
Okay.
So we started.
Yeah, and no, that makes sense. I just yesterday I was using the new exhaustion, so I was all on one shot.
Fizzle.
Got a 24.
Okay. Is that with a flash of genius?
Yeah.
Okay. And Millie, you rolled 2?
2.
Oh, okay, the 2.
Nailed
Then you click your cube.
Fizzle, you have an option to make. You see this coming from ahead, starting to pierce from the north down to the south of the spear. You can choose to take double the damage to spare your wife's life. You didn't pass the check, so it'll be 42 or 142 points of damage.
You could step it down, wouldn't you?
I've got a lot of health. I've got 200 health.
Yeah.
Everybody
So,
else, if you didn't get a 26, please take 71 points of
I
force
already
damage.
did.
You don't know the natural 20.
Yeah, I'll cover her.
Okay.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. That's
For
not,
those that are spellcasters,
you said those are piercing, right?
they're force damage, but they're I'm creatively alluding to the fact that like pillars of like crystalline magical energy piercing down upon in this sphere.
Because I could do protection from energy on myself.
You have a weapon too with your
It
damage.
was force damage, I think. Huh?
Did you really do damage from using damage?
But it's only resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder, so it doesn't sound like what
Oh,
you're saying.
yeah.
For those,
So my channel. Oh wait, no, I already used my
Yeah, but I
reaction.
mean, okay, yeah.
But I don't know what her health is at. What was her?
so
And not like-
for those that are
How should I say
casters, as soon as you get up from this hit, because you guys would have hit this, fall to the ground. I'm not going to make a prone condition. This is just flavor. You guys get up. Roll Arcana checks for those that were hit.
Does it feel cold?
No.
Ooh, nat 20, 21.
Okay.
Why couldn't I get that before?
I know.
Fucking A.
21.
Okay. You two gets Darling didn't roll. I don't think.
Darling doesn't. She's not magic.
Okay. So
She
you
shoots arrow. That's all she does.
you two get the sudden sense that whatever just happened here was a spell that has
I
created
did roll a natural
an
20.
anti-magic field in this radius.
So you need to move outside of the circle to cast spells.
Molly is alive. One of the force damages did hit her. She's been tortured from
I didn't
various
block it all?
moments.
Taking all the damage?
You blocked most of it, I'd say.
So I take less damage?
No.
Okay, cool. How much damage was it total? 142?
2. Yep.
Cool.
But
That makes
Molly
sense.
gets up
140.
Yeah.
and starts moving. Oh, we're gonna have to go up. Starts moving off of and out and away. Okay.
You fizzle, not Molly.
Did I? Oh, they were over one on top of each other. I see.
Yeah, he protected
He did.
her.
He get very good.
You're stunned.
I'm stunned.
I cannot make a concentration save of 70.
Oh,
can roll an nat 20.
Okay, Ritz, your turn.
Apparently I'm
No.
stunned.
That was close.
Okay, you're stunned.
Wait, it wasn't close at all.
Is he still
Oh,
invisible?
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah, he's
stunned.
invisible.
He's invisible, but he's stunned.
Yeah.
For
Your
one turn.
AC's back down to 20.
But at least nobody else knows you're there.
Sir Ben.
Oh, nice Ben.
Alright.
We have no clue where you are.
I
What am I
will.
stuck for?
Do I get the sense
I'll do your
that
next
this
turn.
like spell that has created this effect is like a concentration for him?
No.
So banishing him wouldn't affect the spell.
No. Now that the spell's taking place, it's there.
Okay. I'm still gonna try it. I'm gonna cast Banishing Smite.
Okay.
And make an attack. So I need to send my creatures. That's my bonus action. I cast Banishing Smite. You are no longer invisible. Ritz.
But you can make yourself invisible, so there.
I could.
Yeah, but he's stunned.
No, he's stunned until the end of his next turn, so he's no longer stunned. So he became stunned on the other guy's turn. He got stunned through his turn. The stun effect ends at the end of his
And at the
turn.
end of his turn.
So he's no
Oh.
longer stunned, but he
Yeah.
missed his turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
My bad. I need to stop you. That's happened to you before, and
All right. I will make a weapon attack against him. So it's a 16 plus 18 is a 34 to hit.
Okay. It's gonna hit.
It was like
There's a lot of things to add here.
Is red before me or after me?
Should be turn order
Just
there.
go, sweet. Trusting that you're gonna move out of the way. Deal.
Okay. So, 10, 16, 17, 18, plus 11 is
Me too.
29, plus 7, plus 7 is 36 points of slashing, 9 points of fire,
Okay.
and Vanishing Smite will deal 5d10
She's
force
ignoring
damage.
I put her, I like said, Jean, come here, and she went. I put her head in there. Yep, like that.
41 points of force
What do
damage.
you have in there?
41, nice.
And I know the answer is no, but I still have to ask, does it reduce him to 50 hit points or fewer?
No.
That is my action and my bonus action. So second attack actually.
Okay.
Does a 29 hit?
29 does hit, yes.
Oh my god, what is this armor class? 6, 10, 15,
Not as bad as you'd think, actually.
27.
Not as bad as you
10, 15,
22.
sorry. 17,
Is that right?
28, plus 7 is another. Sorry, I'm struggling to math right now. 15, 18,
Take your socks off. It'll be okay.
29. Plus 7
Thank you.
is 36 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
plus an additional 7 points of fire damage.
Alright.
And I assume he's immune to the charm condition, but if he's not, he needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, immune.
Yeah, okay. Then that's it.
Yep. Okay, where are you? Let's see. Okay. Fizzle.
I'm gonna activate my cube of force,
On my
and I'm going to.
Is that magical?
Oh, it's an anti-magic spheres. That's all magical items
The
too.
AVG.
It is an item.
Yeah, but it's a magical item.
I assume so.
All magic items cease to work.
So
inside
like
zone.
the health of amulet, ring of protection.
Until you get out of zone.
Okay.
It's a
Oh.
magic sphere.
So
Yeah, your like magic items, everything doesn't
So
work.
even
It's
my
a magic
crossbow
sphere.
wouldn't work right now.
Yeah,
Correct.
it works like a regular crossbow.
Yeah.
You don't lose attunement in an anti-magic sphere. They stop functioning while you're inside the
Gotcha.
zone.
It's good to know. Because I did not know that. Now I'm definitely moving.
Guess I'll
She
take
loves to play
the
with the
dash
dice.
action as far as I can up that way. Nothing else I can do.
What's your movement speed total?
We get that. I'm gonna draw it real quick. We're just gonna
25.
anti-magic.
So
Whoa. I don't know why it drew a line.
He's, like,
Whoa,
making
whoa,
sure
whoa,
we're
whoa.
all
I think when you automatically unclick on that, it connects it back to the beginning.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's
But
weird.
That's
you
like
get
a
that that's the
dash,
zone.
dash gives you 50 movement speed,
Yeah.
so you can't get out of it this turn.
No. But
Well,
He
actually,
could have dashed the other way with his wife and just been like, peace out, you idiot, save my child that I don't want anyways.
yeah, I'll just walk forward 50 feet.
I guess you could back up out of the sphere and then teleport across.
What's your flying height?
That's your magic ring.
Okay, yeah.
I walk forward 50 feet.
Do you want to be here?
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Okay. Or you could be like trying to go the other way, but don't get to be like 10 feet out.
Yeah.
Roll perception for me, Fizzle.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. You see 3 chests in front of you, just to take note for later.
Okay.
You'll, if you want to put a note, because we will be wrapping up this, we'll be mid-combat most likely next session. But Fizzle gets first right to pick from one of the chest firsts.
Because he found it first.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Next up, Darling.
Oh, it's me another.
Let's see if I can get this to happen.
Yeah.
Because it's rough terrain
Because if I can get that to happen.
Good luck. Legendary resistance
Okay,
is
okay,
a
okay,
bitch.
okay, 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 okay.
Why is it rough terrain around her?
Because she cast something.
That would have dispelled, I believe. It's
Oh,
magic.
you're right.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a spell.
Just kidding. What are my bonus actions? Let me see. Hold on. Oh, okay. I have
Exactly.
bonus action, cunning action, dash. So, let's see how far I can get.
What's your movement speed?
I don't know right this minute.
It should be 30, right?
I think so.
So, oops.
Bless
You could get up to the unlock.
And again.
You could get up to here if you want. Is that where you're going?
Just about. Dang it. Reset. Okay. I will go actually about here if you're moving people right now.
Where? There.
Yeah, what's this thing?
It's just a symbol.
Oh, this thing here.
Okay, you don't want to be on a symbol?
I don't want to be.
Okay, alright.
Not until I can tell what the symbol goes.
When we kill this one, it's gonna sound like a different
I
one.
know. That's what I'm a little bit worried about.
Yeah.
And then as an action, as of right now, because that's as far as I can go, I am going to. Oh, actually, never mind. Actually, I'm gonna draw out the sword, and from it, because now that I'm here, I can cast things. I'm gonna cast. I realize I do know magic. Crown of Stars. And that is my turn because I already used my bonus action to move.
How many
Okay. I have
7?
7-star like motes.
Yep,
on
start
my
floating around your crown. Yep. Okay. Next up is Kirab. Okay. Okay.
Stabs in the back and starts fighting for Scar.
Bonus action, I'm gonna cast healing word on myself.
Give him like
You're gonna what?
Cast healing word on myself.
Okay.
No, I think he hates him as much as they hate them.
Who hates him?
I think he hates this guy. Oh, although I don't know that. Never mind. Let's not think it too loud, okay? Is somebody up?
Yes. Do you see who? Alright. I think somebody's in the bathroom.
That's my turn.
Okay. Millie.
Well, you can move up to here to get out of the circle, or over here to go to the circle.
My movement speed's only 25 though, so this part, well, like,
Oh, then you can get over Fizzle to that side, but
Yeah.
that's it. Because it's 30 feet to get right next to Scar.
That's what I figured.
But it's 25 to get next to that lamp that's outside of the zone. On the other side of the chest.
Thank you.
Can I go straight that way?
Yeah, to this.
Yeah.
Imagine so.
Perfect. Cool.
You're next in line to see the chests.
Am I able to see them from where I'm standing?
Not the scar.
So I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians. which means he has to do a wisdom saving throw of 22.
Wisdom saving throw of 22. He got a 29.
Cool. And that's it.
Okay. It's now the top of the round again, and you see from his like part of his robe is like smoky and ethereal, and like the face of Scar that you recognized before pops out in kind of his abdomen area and goes, "Is this as fun as you thought it would be?" And then I need each of you to choose a number
1,000.
between 1 and 6.
Should have told us that before.
4.
Deidre is 4.
Do they have to be different numbers?
Yes.
3.5.
2.
He means one that
Must
he
be a
can
whole
roll.
number.
Were you trying to do 2?
First I did 4.
You wanna go?
Luke, you're gonna be 1?
Sure.
I'll
Okay.
just
I'll do 2 or 3. Yes.
Okay, John's gonna be
2.
Okay. Katie is gonna be 6. That leaves 3.
Oh wait, did you not want to be 5? Did you
5.
call a number?
Well, I called 2, but we're going down the line. That's fine.
Ritz,
I'll take 5.
which puts at 3. And my physical dice.
We're over there.
You want a good one?
You could just kill me, it's
Let's put that
fine.
shit away.
Whose number is
3.
it?
Yep, that's me. I knew it was gonna be me.
He utters a word
Kill.
and whispers to you that you will die. If you have 100 hit points or fewer,
Counterspell.
you die. Okay?
I think he will. It depends which one you want to use. The old version I roll, and the new one he
The old
rolls.
version.
Okay, so I roll. It's a DC.
It's a 9th level spell.
So that's
wouldn't
DC
cast-
19, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what I can't cast at 9th
Okay.
level.
Yeah.
And I have to cast. Well, I have to cast it at 5th level.
Yes.
So which because that's my spell slot.
Mhm.
That's how I have to cast it. So DC 19, and I have a +6 to the roll.
Okay.
Oh man.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Just counterspell?
23.
All right.
Oh my god.
You
We were all like,
you hear this whisper in your head, and you see Ben like look over.
The fuck not.
Not my friend.
No, but I hope
You
he
felt like piercing in
Yeah.
your brain start to hit, and then it snuffed out. And that is his turn. Ritz.
I'd like to.
Oh,
Well, 2.
at the end of his turn, I need both Kirat and Ben, since you have the highest passives, to go ahead and roll a perception check.
Can't see it.
Okay, good. Because sometimes I'm like,
Can't
I'm
see
not
it.
visible.
my second rolls are killing me.
27.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Natural one.
Sweet. We can move on. Ritz. You're no longer stunned, I
I mean,
believe.
that's still a 19 and 20.
I like
with a
that our
natural
dragons
one.
are.
I have plus 19.
Thank you
I'm
for
going
saving me.
to,
I was stressed.
Colin should be thanking you
My-
for saving
my-
me
my-
because now he's not gonna have a crying wife.
My dice has been rolling like shit. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm rolling out in the center.
So as a bonus action, Crimson Right my blade.
Okay.
Did 27 notice anything?
I'd like to move up to him and attack. Oh, you fucker. 34 to hit. 29 to hit. 33 to hit. Oh, you bastard. 24 to hit.
All hit.
Perfect. So he'll take. Hang on, let's do this real quick. 2, 4.
I can see it, so.
Well, I know, but there's more.
Yep.
So there's 24 lightning damage.
Okay.
So, did I already roll the damage? No. Okay, and then 1, 2.
I am aware that it is 10, so we will get through Fizzle's turn, and then we will end the session.
There's the damage.
Okay. Aaron, are you just doing cross
Yep, just
blades,
hacking.
just
We're making-
one after another?
Another
Yep,
thing.
and
This is
then
what the
on
girls
top
do
of
during
that,
D&D.
as my where is it? I
Huh?
just missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I'd like to
The song?
cast
Dragon Tales.
Oh.
Please
You're gonna
put
what?
that song to this picture.
So once per short long rest, whenever you damage a creature with a weapon that is active, right? You sear an
I'm
arcane
not a
brand into the
5-year-old.
creature.
Okay.
I'm using this. So he's been branded.
Okay.
Each time the branded creature deals damage to you or another creature you can see within 5 feet of you, branded creature takes 10 psychic damage. The brand will last until I dismiss it, or until I apply the brand to another creature.
Okay.
It can be dispelled with Dispel Magic,
Mhm.
a level 6 spell. But I also, because of this, the brand of Sapping Scar is going to, upon reach of one spell level, your branding castation digs dark arcane scars into the target, leaving the vulnerable to your magic. Creature brand has disadvantage on saving throws against my spell.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So there.
there is that. And currently that is what I have.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. No, that is it, because I can't cast magic spells on my next.
Sir Ben?
When he hit me earlier, you said it was force damage I took?
It was a force damage from kind of a staff type.
Yeah. He hasn't dealt like
He hasn't
dealt.
is like a quarter staff.
Yeah. He hasn't dealt fire,
Focus.
poison, radiant, and necrotic
Nothing
damage yet?
like that, no.
Okay. Then I think I am going to use the sword to cast Psychic Scream.
Okay.
I need him to make an intelligence saving throw.
A 29.
29, so he makes the save. So he won't be stunned, but he'll take half damage.
Okay.
Maybe.
Move your computer around.
The dice were glitched. They're
No,
stacked
I
on
know
top of
they
each other. So 48 have to 24 psychic damage.
for psychic damage.
I'm gonna
Nice.
try to do this now.
And
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
So if you fail to with disadvantage,
Great. And don't forget, doesn't your sword give you like an extra action?
yeah,
Yeah,
and
use
Maddening
the,
Hex is a bonus action. I can
to
deal
make
6
sure I
psychic
hit him.
damage to a target cursed by my hex
So-
spell. So
but this will be
I'll just deal an extra 6 damage to him
10d6.
because I can't cast any others.
And
It's a
if it
great
brings
spell,
it down, yeah, if he does go down to 0.
He goes poop,
Yeah.
poop.
And that is, you know what? I will move. I want to move in a way. I'm gonna move sideways like this to try and like, almost like maneuver flank him with reds.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Fizzle. You're on it.
Walk up and cast Vortex Warp on Sabine.
Sorry, this should be Satine, but yeah, Sabine.
Satine, on out of there. 90 feet out the door.
And out of the AoE.
Mhm.
Well, it's only like anti-magic, so
Now it is.
I don't think she's going to take damage from that.
No.
But give her a chance to get her way, and that's my turn.
Okay. And that's where we are going to call it for tonight. That leaves, we're going to keep exact order. Yeah. 2 of you have seen chess, so, all right. you. And next session, we should be running Grass to the Starve next Sunday.
Yep.
And followed by that, we will hopefully see the ending point of the Notorious Scar. The she, he, it, they thing as they are discovering. Different faces are evolving. Thank you for being here. I know it's a little bit of a short session, but I appreciate my friends giving us grace with the kiddos and all that. So, all right, everybody that caught the stream, have a good rest of your night, and